The most dangerous manipulators don't target weak people. They target people who cares. When you are stressed about money, feeling lonely or craving support, you are most likely to trust someone who suddenly comes to help you. It feels like a relief. But the problem is they are not listening to help you or understand you. They are learning what you feel guilty about later. In this video, I'm breaking down the 6 steps manipulators use to pull you in, smart and good people like you. So you can protect yourself before giving access to someone who quietly turn you into their slave. Manipulators don't target weak people. They go after people with kind heart. The one who listen, who want to help, who feel guilty saying no. Think about a time you were under pressure. Maybe you were stressed about money, family problems, or you lost your job and nothing was clicking. And then someone suddenly showed up. They say,
I know how hard it is. I've been through the same thing.
in that moment, it feels like a relief. Finally, someone understands me. Because you are looking for relief, for support, for someone to believe in you. You think you have found a friend, but what you have actually given them is a blueprint of how to control you. If your life goes through a hard phase and someone suddenly seems too understanding, too interested in your pain, it feels like a gift, but it's not. It's the first move in their game. You are not weak for wanting support, you are a human, but your willingness to trust, to share, to open up, that's exactly what they are looking for. They are not offering friendship, they are taking notes on what you need so they can become the one who gives it to you. Once they have identified you, they become your closest supporter very fast. You mention your boss doesn't respect you. They say, like,
That's terrible. You're clearly talented, he just doesn't see it.
you say feeling ignored at family gatherings. They say,
I noticed that too.
you share a fear that you are not good enough. They remember it. They bring it up weeks later.
I was thinking about what you said. You're not giving yourself enough credit.
It feels like care, like someone to support you. But here's the question, are they listening to help you, or are they making a list of how to control you? Every story you share about your boss, your family, your fears, they are noting it in their head. While you are opening up to connect, they are listening to find what makes you guilty. They remember details even you have forgotten that you said it. Not because they care, but because they are building a list to use it against you when the timing is right. You think you are making a friend, but they are making a list of how to control you later. Now comes the part that feels like a blessing. They give you exactly what you are missing. Your family ignores you, they respect you and make you feel important. You are stressed about money, they help you. You feel lost, they give you purpose. It feels generous, even life changing. Imagine you have been trying to start a side business, but your family keeps saying it's too risky, that you should focus on your job. Then this person steps in. They say,
I believe in you. I see your potential.
maybe they lend you money, introduce with someone new. They just keep encouraging you when everyone else is quiet. It feels like a support, but in reality, they are buying your loyalty. Now saying no to them later will feel like a betrayal. But why does it suddenly feel so hard to say no to them even when something feels wrong? Because you start thinking, after everything they have done for me, how can I say no? But nothing is free. They never demand you to pay them back directly. They make you feel it through their tone, their silence, or subtle disappointment. If you hesitate when they ask for something, that warmth disappears. If you question them, they remind you of what they have done for you. And once you feel like you owe them, they control your choices. Saying no becomes almost impossible. By now, you trust them completely. They start making small comments about the people around you. It doesn't feel like an attack, it feels like a protection. Here, how it works. You tell them, your brother asked, "Why are you switching jobs?" They say,
It's weird how he always doubts you. Does he ever support what you want?
initially, you might defend your brother, but the comment stays in your mind. The next time your brother asks a simple question, you doubt. This is how they isolate you. They make you to see your own family as the enemy so that they are the only person you trust. Soon, you slowly stop sharing with your family, friends, because you know they will question this person and you don't want that conflict. Even you start defending this person to people who are worried about you. They slowly reshape how you see everyone else, isolating you. So you have no one in your life when you finally realize they are not who you thought. Then one day, something changes. You ask them for advice just like you always do. But this time, they speak with sudden irritation.
Why are you always asking me to fix your problems?
You are shocked. You try to bring it up later, but somehow it flips.
You're too sensitive. You misunderstood. Why are you making this a big deal?
Suddenly, you are the problem. The bad treatment doesn't start big, it starts small. Withdrawal, small insults, they take away the thing you depend on. The more you try to get back the good version of them, thinking you did something wrong, you blame yourself because you can't understand how the person who helped you is now the person who is hurting you because they trained you to see them as safe. Abuse starts with small things: sudden silence, boundary crossings, withdrawing support, and you feel crazy trying to understand it because they trained you to see them as safe. So you doubt yourself instead of them. By now, you are isolated. Your self trust is gone, and they know it. They trained you to see them as safe. Now that they are hurting you, but your brain can't understand it. You tell them you need space, they respond like,
After all I've done for you, this is how you treat me. I was the only one who believed in you when no one else did.
and if you pull away even a little, they suddenly get nice again.
I'm sorry. I've been stressed. I really care about you. Let's forget this.
You feel relieved. You think it's getting better. Then suddenly they go quiet. They give you silent treatment like you did something wrong. And the cycle repeats. They use guilt like a rope around your neck, silence as punishments, reframe your doubts as your flaws. Even you are too ashamed to tell anyone because you are afraid they will ask.
Why you've stayed?
You feel drained, confused, and stuck. You try to fix something that was designed to break you from the start. So, how do you get out of this? The first step isn't leaving, it's seeing, recognizing, naming it.
This is manipulation. This wasn't my fault.
That moment of clarity breaks the spell. You have been trying to doubt yourself, so even naming it feels risky. You might think,
What if I'm wrong? What if I'm just being ungrateful?
but once you see it clearly, you can't unsee it. And that's scary. But it's also powerful. You realize you weren't weak or stupid, you were targeted. Both are different. They didn't pick you because you were broken, they picked you because you have a good heart, because you care, and they used that against you. And that clarity gives you control to stop asking from
What did I do wrong?
and start thinking like,
What do I do now?
the moment you recognize and name it, this is manipulation, this wasn't my fault, you take back your power. And that's the real step to freedom. That's how manipulators slowly train you to doubt yourself and feel guilty for having boundaries. So when you finally try to say no, they hit you with the same weapon. You are selfish. But here's what most people don't realize. The reason those conversation turns into 1 hour argument isn't because what you said. It's the tiny reflex you do in the first 2 seconds that gives them control. See this video and I will show you the 4P framework so you can respond with calm, authority, stop justifying yourself and hold your ground in just 30 seconds without guilt.